Hello and welcome back to my Inspired by Onika family. So, I just want to talk to you today about whether or not you have talked to yourself today. Just one question. Have you talked to yourself today? And what I mean by that is when you wake up in the morning and you touch your feet to the floor, did you tell yourself that you're blessed? Because you are. Because unfortunately, some people are not able to wake themselves up and touch the floor. But if you are, count yourself as blessed. Okay, now as you make your way over to the mirror, you're getting ready to prepare for your day. Look in the mirror and you say to yourself, I'm a beautiful person inside and out. I am a beautiful person inside and out. Okay, you affirm that and you have to believe it in order to receive it. Okay, you tell yourself that as many times as you need to. Okay, and throughout the day, whatever you need, you tell that to yourself because it's true. Okay, so you make that affirmation, and also it doesn't matter who doesn't agree with you. It doesn't matter who feels differently. It doesn't matter. You tell yourself that. Okay. Now, as you make yourself, you're getting ready to get dressed. You put on your outfit, and you're like, oh, my clothes they fit a little tight. It's cutting me in my side or whatever it is. Your clothes are just not fitting as loose and as comfortable as they once did. So then you talk to yourself and you say, okay, it's time to stay away from those sugary drinks and those snacks and step up your exercise routine. Maybe add an extra 5 to 10 minutes. But if you don't have an exercise routine, this might be a good time to start. Start with 15 minutes, work your way up from there. Okay, now, as far as the sugary drinks, so we all know soda number one is packed with sugar. Okay, so it tastes good, yes, but it's really not good for us. It has no nutritional value. Also, some other things that we drink, on a regular, and we don't think twice about it. It has a lot of sneaky calories. Okay, just know that it has a lot of sneaky calories. Fruit juice. Okay, some fruit juices, not all, but some fruit juices packed with sugar. We give this to our kids, our young kids. So just be mindful of that. And Kool-Aid, that is one of the worst, okay, because Kool-Aid has just the dye alone in Kool-Aid, okay? It has that red 40, blue 1, yellow 5, and yellow 6 in some of the flavors. So that powdered Kool-Aid, just the dye in itself is not good. You do your research, okay? So just add the dye plus the sugar that goes into the Kool-Aid. So, some of that stuff, it causes hyperactivity in kids, and also some of it contains what's called benzidine, and that's a carcinogen. So that stuff gets absorbed in your intestines, and it can potentially cause cancer. So just be mindful about the Kool-Aid because it's no good. Okay, just the dye in itself. Do your research on that. Okay, hyperactivity, ADHD, and that benzidine it causes is a carcinogen. It can potentially cause cancer. We don't need that. We don't want that. Okay, so and as far as the snacks go, so let's say if you love cheesecake, you love red velvet, carrot cake, chocolate cake, whatever it is. Limit yourself to that, okay? So if you have it 3 to 4 times a week, maybe have it once or twice. And what that's going to do for you is it's going to make you savor that dessert even more because you're limiting that snack. You're only having it once or twice. So you're going to savor it more, you're going to enjoy it more, and it's something to look forward to. And as time goes on, you're not going to be craving it as much. It's going to be like, oh, I only had this cake, once a week. It's still good and I enjoy it, but I'm not overindulging. So that's one thing we can do is just limit everything in moderation. And if you are a snacker like me, I'm a snacker. I'll admit it, I am. So if you are a snacker, maybe you can substitute. Maybe have fruit instead of sugary and salty snacks. Now I know some people don't like fruit at all. But there's so many different kinds you can try. Just try different ones till you find one that you like. And fruit also does contain sugar. Now, our bodies do require sugar, some sugar, to function, but just the overindulgence of it and, the unhealthy sugars and things like that. So just look it up and you'll see what I'm talking about. But as far as that sugar goes, you can try some fruits. There's so many different ones. And, if your favorite one is not in season right now, when it is, then, enjoy it or try some different ones. You'll be surprised what you might like. Okay. So let's move on now to, let's say you are getting ready, you're doing your hair, you're like, oh, I can't get it to lay right, I don't like how it looks. So there's things you can do to fix that. You can either wear a wig, you can put on a hat, you can put it in a ponytail. Okay, but if you don't have any of those or you just don't want to do those, it's okay. It's just hair. It's just hair. It doesn't define who you are. It's not, it doesn't make who you are. We're not perfect. It's okay. Just keep it stepping. Okay. So what? If you're having a bad hair day, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. Okay. Remember the affirmations you talk to yourself. You are a beautiful person inside and out. So what? Somebody don't like your hair. Who cares? Okay. It's just hair. That's it. Okay. So and also just important. Please, when you're talking to yourself, be kind to yourself. Okay. Don't beat yourself up. Please avoid negative self talk because that's no good for you. It's no good for people around you. Okay, avoid negative self talk. We're human. We make mistakes. We're not perfect. Okay, but you talk to yourself throughout the day. Okay, and one thing to remember is don't do it, in public out loud. Okay, so if you notice people giving you the side eye and they moving away slowly, then you know why, because you're talking out loud. Okay, now, do it in your head, or sometimes it's more powerful to say it rather than think it in your mind. So if that's what works better for you, do it in your car when you're by yourself. Remember, okay? So go to the bathroom, close the door, run the water, say what you need to say, but do it either in your mind. If there's 20 people around you, they're not going to know, but you make those affirmations. You talk to yourself throughout the day. You say whatever it is you need to say, but you talk to yourself, but be kind to yourself. Remember that. Be kind. Avoid negative self talk. Okay. It doesn't serve you, doesn't serve anyone around you. Okay. So that is my message for today. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I want you to stay well and be blessed. Take care until next time.